Hey, so in today's video, I'm going to be going over what product updates on Shopify and what I want you to add and keeping your eyes on. So basically your job will be every couple, like once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, is basically looking at all of our suppliers and adding new products, or I will send you emails of new products and your job will be responsible for uploading them. So let's say, for example, we have international furniture distribution. The main products you're going to be looking over and making sure you add is the new products on beds, if we don't have them available, bunk beds, nightstands, and then dining sets. And I guess you can do bar stools. Oops. And I guess you can do bar stools as well. Do I even have a page for bar stools? Yeah, I do have a page for bar stools. So bar stools as well. That's pretty much the biggest things you need to add for international furniture distribution. For wholesale furniture brokers, when you're doing the international furniture ones, I want you to message me and say, hey, I'm updating stock. Can you let me know what you want on wholesale furniture brokers? And I will let you know what products I want you to add. So for example, like this would be a great addition that I will basically text you and say, hey, I want you to add this one. Or I might just randomly text you here and there saying I want you to add this one. But basically what I want you to do is every time you update international furniture distribution, or once every 2 weeks, when you're updating new products or you're setting new ones, let me know and remind me, hey, what do you want from wholesale furniture brokers? And I will let you know. That's pretty much it for these ones, but I'll go over and show you how to do it. And this will basically be the same thing for if I get a new product, how I want you to post it for us. Okay. So let's go here. And let's say, for an example, we are going to be doing this bed. Okay, so we're going to add this to our website. The first thing you're going to want to do is save the image as. This one is JPEG, so it's awesome. You don't have to worry about anything else. So you can just download all of these JPEGs. Make sure you save them from in here. If you save it from this, it'll go to web file, and it'll be less good quality. So you want to go in, click it, and then save it. Worst case, if some of these images, like I know wholesale furniture, some of these, when you click on it and try and save it, it'll be web file. So if you do, you just look up web to PNG converter, go in here, download it, and drag it into here. Okay. But that's basically much it. So let's say we're going to be posting this bed, right? We're going to go into Canva. If you don't have an account, you can create one. It's free. You create a design. All of our website designs are going to be 1,000 times 800. So you're going to create a new design. You're going to come into here. We're going to have it load. And you're basically going to upload the photos right here. You're going to put this in. You're going to drag it. Try your best to match it as much as possible. Like try and have it so it's like this. If you have to cut it off because the image is zoomed in a little bit, so if it's like this, that's fine. Just try obviously your best to make it so nothing's cut off and it looks as good as possible and it's centered. Everything looks great. So this would be a great example of what it looks like. Then you're going to come download. Make sure when you download it, you click JPEG. Don't do PNG. Make sure you do JPEG. Save download settings so you don't have to worry about that. And you're going to download it. Awesome. So that's good. You come in, do the same for these images. Go like that, looks good. Same thing, download's already on JPEG. Good. Download. So sometimes when you download these images, the quality, like right here, will be really, really bad. Like the quality will just be absolutely terrible. So what you can do is, let's say, for example, this quality is terrible. You can come to PicWish Photo Enhancer, and you're just going to upload the image. So you come to downloads. Let's say these three quality are pretty bad. You're going to upload this. And you would basically just download the image. I guess this one is yeah, free image you could just download, or you can use any kind of photo enhancer, and just do this and try a bunch of photo enhancers. But basically, if the image looks bad, that's what you're going to do. Okay. So next, you are going to come into our Shopify and you're going to create a new product. So add product. For the title, description, and media, we'll go over this and pricing. So the first thing is we're going to upload the 3 photos to here. Obviously, we want the bed frame first. For the title, what you can do is come back here. This one obviously doesn't have a title. It's just random numbers. So what I like to do is search image with Google and kind of see what everyone else is kind of doing. So like this would be a good title. So we can just do Valentina. Let's see what everyone else is doing. Soft white teddy bear fabric. So we can do Valentina soft white teddy bear fabric bed frame set. So we just want to make sure it kind of aligns with our platform. We just want to make sure it somewhat aligns with our other listings. So if we come here, most of it's like Mirbo. It basically shows what the material is, the name of the product, what color, and then platform bed. And then if they have any extra additions like lift storage, things like that. So basically, yeah, Valentina soft white teddy bear fabric platform bed set. Looks good enough. That's pretty good for now. The next thing we are going to worry about is the description. So what you're going to want to do is come over to good old ChatGPT. You can upload a picture of the bed frame, make sure it's on ChatGPT 4, and basically say, make me a solid description. This here's some details of it. You're going to shift enter. You're going to come here, copy and paste it. Oops. And then what you want to do is make it similar to this. And you're just going to come into my website, choose whatever one. Say, obviously, if this was the mattress or cabinet bed, you'd go into that specific section. And you're just going to copy and paste the first or second bed frame, or again, sectional. You can just copy and paste this and do this. And then you're going to want to put it into here, and it'll basically spit out exactly what the description is. So elevate your sleeping quarters, key features, blah, blah, blah. Looks great. We're going to go like this, go to notes, copy and paste this. Come into here. We want this to be bulletined. So bullet. Here. Something like that would work. The main things is we want to be bold. And again, same thing. You basically just copy similar to what all of these other ones have. So basically it should look similar to the rest of their website. Looks good. This one, you're going to click on this image. Oops. Oh, I guess we have to save it first. So furniture, sure. Product type, platform, bed. Tags, you're just going to want to click what it is. So we have a bunch of different options. Obviously, if it's the platform or platform bed, just save it here. Default product. Yep. Vendor. So this time we're going to go international furniture and add. I'm going to get you to do this later. Pricing is basically, we're going to go over here and we're going to find what the pricing is. So normally what you can do is if we come here, this is from International Furniture Distribution Company. So this is all of the pricing of every single product and what's available. So let's see, this is a little bit of an old one, but every 2 weeks, you're going to have to email International Furniture Distribution asking for a new pricing update, or every month, because this will be like May, June, July, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to come here and it's F100. So let's see if it's already available. F100, you can just control F. So this one doesn't look like it's been popped up yet, unfortunately. But in this case, like obviously it'll show there, but in this case, we already sent an email asking about the price of this. So we already know it. If it doesn't show on there, you can, where is it? So she sent me the email. So it'd be $371 for a queen. So what we can do is basically come in, and this is just on the orders under Ford Furniture, $371. You're going to look here. Bed frame on average is $125 for shipping. We can just do like $30 here. If let's say the product is over $2,000, maybe do like $50. Total sales, we can just leave that for right now. And basically what we're going to do is play around with different numbers. So 371, let's try 550. So 550, we're only making a 13% margin. So we want to go a little bit higher. So let's try 650. That's around a 28.22%. So that's pretty solid. So maybe a good like 675.99. Oops. It's 31.44% margin. So that looks great. So we're going to go ahead with this and use a 675.99% margin. Another good option you can do is kind of look around and see what other companies are selling it for. So $699 is pretty good. $742 looks like, since it's probably new, there's not that many options right here. But yeah, $544 is fine. So it looks like $675 is probably pretty good. So what we can do is $675.99. Compare at price. What we're basically going to do is come in here and say, if our listing price is $675.99, what would the compare at price be if we want it to be 35% off? So on average, just switch these around, go from like 20 to 40%. So sometimes do 20%, 30%, 35%, 40%, different things like that. It'll spit out a number. Okay, clearly this is a long-winded task for ChatGPT. So $1039.99. So we basically come here. Let's just throw $1019.99. Just looks a little bit better, right? Charge tax on this. Great. So right now we're just gonna save it, let kind of the thing update. Awesome. So once updated, we're now can click on here and we're just gonna look at the title and do this. And then add in, let's just say Platform Bed Canada. You can do like Murphy Bed Canada, Cabinet Bed Canada. We'll do affordable. Just random keywords that we want to basically rank for. That's good. Next is, so this is, I'm going to add something here. So we'll have another company that says International Furniture Distribution underneath, another that says Night and Day, and another that says Ford Furniture. But you would basically update this depending on how much stock there is. So right now we can basically just go like 5 because we know it's in stock. So 5 is a fine number. Variant. So do we have any variants? Yes, we do. So we're going to come here and we have a double and queen option. So size, double and queen. So double is probably going to be a little bit less because we went based off the queen pricing, which is $371. when the double is 361. So we'll just drop the price a little bit for the double. We'll do, let's say 625.99 is probably good. What else do we have? We're also going to add in style. So we can also add in, since in this case, there's the nightstand and storage bench. So nightstand and, oh, no, we're not going to add that style. Instead of style, it would be, I'm thinking it would probably be here. Nightstand, storage, bench. So to figure out the price of these, we can just mark them all available because we know it's in stock. So if we go to nightstand, we can just click this picture, and there isn't a picture of the nightstand, but there is a picture of the storage bench. So we can come in here, just add these pictures in. And so for the nightstand, we're going to come in here, same thing. You'd figure out the pricing. So the nightstand is F101 is the nightstand. So come in here, 106. And you can just kind of do based pricing, let's say 175. And then this would be like $40 because it's pretty small to ship. So 225, let's do 225. That looks good enough to me. 225. The storage bench is 170. So let's add an extra $100, 125. So we'll do 345. Seems good enough. And then 99. Awesome. So this is looking pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we have to do right here. Next, we come into search engine listing. You're just going to delete all this and just make it 275. Then you're going to come in and delete this. So it just shows the main Valentina platform bed, Canada. So you can look at our other products to see kind of how they are. Description, don't worry about that. So we just want to make sure this is basically what it shows up as on Google. So Valentina platform bed Canada is perfect. This is perfect. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Let's save it. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is come into the collections and make sure it is showing under platform beds. Valentina. Awesome. So since it's brand new, we're going to want to bring it up. One thing to keep in mind is when we're bringing it up is we want it to show underneath products we have. So in this instance, we don't have any platform beds we're selling right now, but let's say for an example, we are selling this bed for this sectional by ourselves. If you're to add a new sectional, it would be the second, or it'd be the third, or it'd be the fourth, right? We want to add it in after our own products. So then that way we ideally sell our own products first and then the platform bed. So this looks great. Next thing you're going to want to do, and this is just to confirm everything looks good, is come to platform beds. Make sure everything looks good. Double, nightstand, storage bench. Awesome. So I'm just going to make sure everything looks good. Yep, everything is great. Looks good to me. Double check, add to cart, and add to cart. Awesome. 225 looks great. So yep, that's basically how to post something new. You can do this for basically everything. Cabinet beds, Murphy beds. This is basically what you're going to want to do. So your whole goal is to once every 2 weeks, come in here, check beds, check beds, check bunk beds, check bar stools, and whatever else I said in the original start, nightstands, I think it was. Make sure there's nothing new, and then add the new ones here. Same thing with wholesale furniture brokers, same thing with night and day. Add these ones. For right now, what I want you to do is basically add all these new bed frames that we don't have on our website. Add the bunk beds that we don't have on our website. So same thing. add the bar stools that we don't have. Oh, and it was the dining sets. So add the new dining sets that we don't have as well. Make sure those are all available. One thing you can do before you add them in is check. We just got an email right here, and check what's out of stock and see what it is. But yeah, that's basically it. This is how you post an image, and yeah, hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, you can just ask me.